Hi, I'm Julie Drake with Advanced Energy, and I'm here with Jim Rogers. He is a pastor of Pilgrim's Progress, a church here in Peoria. And goodness, Jim, we've known each other for many years outside of Advanced Energy, a good family friend for many, many years. And we've had the pleasure of helping Jim in some key areas. So, Jim, I just want you to share with us today about what kind of brought you to the center to utilize our services. What was going on for you?
Well, I guess a number of things going on, and I was not all aware of them all. But the thing that actually brought me here, after having a conversation with Pat at some point, I realized one day I was just riding along and I was looking at license plate on a car ahead of me, and I had a habit of just doing that from time to time, looking at someone's license plate, not trying to remember anything, just looking at it. And in my own mind, I'd replay it back, what the number was, the license plate numbers, state and that sort of thing, colors. At some point, what brought me here, and I don't know when it is developed, but at some point I went to do that and I look away. I remember nothing about the license plate, the color of it, state, or anything. And I thought, well, that's kind of weird. But I tried it several times again, and the same thing kept happening. And so at some point, I think I might have been talking to Pat about some of your technology here. And so I decided I'd try it. And I can't tell you for sure how many sessions of the rTMS system I took before I noticed a remarkable change. Okay. I wouldn't remember all of it, but I remember some parts of it, which was a huge thing for me. And today, I can recite the whole license plate, take the color of it and everything. Yeah. So that's an amazing improvement for me there.
That is. Now, you use the rTMS. So the rTMS is actually a magnetic headpiece that has 8 sensors, and you just relax in the chair. You often accompany that with the hydrogen therapy, right? So Jim relaxes in our relaxation space and just puts on his cannula and the rTMS, which is the headpiece. And we'll link to a virtual tour that you can take to see those pieces. And then you also use our hyperbaric chamber.
Yes.
What's your favorite experience here when you come in? What do you just look forward to doing and why?
Well, the rTMS, I'm not totally sure why. It's just like something inside of me enjoys doing that. And the hyperbaric, um, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm not altogether sure what it's doing for me now, but I do know this, that before I started using that, I had quit flying from years ago because changing pressure from in the airplane coming down, especially not going up so much, but coming back down, the transition through the pressure ranges that they were there down to what was normal caused me tremendous pain. And that's not an exaggeration.
Okay.
I think I'm a tough guy, but that hurt so bad. I'm not saying anything, but the tears are coming out of my face. That's how painful that was. And so I actually, at the time I was working for Caterpillar, and I quit going flying because of that. And like right now, my wife want to go places, not at this moment, but in a few months or so ago, she wanted to go to, no, I'm not flying because of that. Well, the first experience I had with the hyperbaric chamber, I was afraid to try it because of what I just told you about the airplane. And so I went ahead and tried it anyway. And it was painful, but nothing near what I had been used to. So I thought I'd try it again. And at some point I tried again. That time it was barely noticeable. So I tried the third time. And the third time it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing, no pain whatsoever.
And now you go in there just fine.
I go in there now and enjoy reading whatever I'm doing. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and you're a tall man and you can fit in that hyperbaric just fine.
Oh,
Walk
just fine.
in there
Yes,
just
ma'am.
fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you'd like to know how Advanced Energy can work for you, come and explore with us. Give us a call at 309-220-8222.